Good morning. This is the CBS AM debrief. I'm David Kern for this Thursday, the 18th of November, just on 8:30 AM here in the Sydney office. And market action saw the Dow really not do terribly much, oscillating around this 1120 level to then dip down just under 11,000 to end up closing off at 11,007, so down just 15 points for the session. And after yesterday's moves, it was probably expected that we'd see something a little bit more subdued come through. Let's take a look at the actual numbers here, the rest of the market. I can bring them up. Okay, so as mentioned, 0.14 on the Dow, up slightly, 0.02 on the S&P 500, and Nasdaq up 0.25%. In Europe, a better situation as well than last session, with the FTSE up slightly, 0.19%, CAC's up 0.8%, and the DAX up 0.55%. Yesterday, of course, we had a 1.62% slide there, and the Hang Seng down a little bit more at 2.02, and Nikkei up 0.15. The futures for our region are a more subdued response. They're down just 1 point on the SPY 200, 420 on the Hang Seng, so pointing down quite significantly there, and the Nikkei down 10 points. Have a look at the commodities area. Crude's off nearly $2, just holding above $80 here, $80.38. Coffee at 202.85, corn 5.39 and a quarter, cotton 124.15, sugar 26.47, and soy $12.05. Oats 3.59 and 3/4. Rough rice 13.45, and wool at $10.10. Copper 3.72, which is down 0.9%, and then gold here at 13.34 and 80, which is down $3.60. Silver at 25.56, and to our currencies, the euro is buying 1.3521 euros. Sorry, US dollars. The pound was buying 1.59. The pound has actually come off there, so the US dollar has probably appreciated quite well as well. Dollar was buying 83.25 yen. Aussie was buying 97.87 US cents. US dollar is buying 1.0252 Canadian dollars, and US dollar is buying 99.22 Swiss francs. Take a look at the calendar for today. We've already had a bit of data out, which was the US Consumer Price Index year on year for October. Expectation was for a 1.3 print, but we got something slightly less than that, 1.2, and the previous was 1.1. Housing starts came out with 519,000 housing approvals there, starts rather. Expectation was 589, and the previous was 588. So those housing starts figures were actually down quite solidly there, down 11.7%. Further into the day, we've got a little bit of wages numbers coming out locally at 12:30. Then over to Switzerland and the UK with retail sales and trade balance out of Switzerland, and ZEW survey expectations out of Switzerland. And then into tomorrow, no major data out of any high importance there. Okay, let's take a look at the Falcon Trader. A couple of things that we've been looking at. One that I think I mentioned on Tuesday was Thunder Lara, THX is the code. Didn't do that well yesterday. And whether or not you try to pick it up around the low 60s here, we'll wait for the makings of a double bottom there at 60 cents. I guess will remain to be seen. Certainly not like the tungsten exposure there to that particular stock. Another ones that we've been watching and following are in the uranium space, and that includes palladium. It's come back quite significantly here and has filled these two gaps, and certainly has had a great run there. But if anyone was on that, I hope they were able to get out a substantial profit there. The other one was Bannerman, and it's looking kind of similar. Yes, that's come back to this level of consolidation, and around this 50-cent level could be a good place to be accumulating there, mid-50s. Anyway, we'll watch that eagerly today. Another one to look at is Kingsgate Consolidated. KCN is the code. We're talking about this one quite a bit, and we bought it back here on this rise up, just coming out of this $10 dip. It's almost come back to revisit those levels, and wouldn't mind suggesting that that's not an unreasonable place to be picking some up. And so that I think probably wraps up today's AM debrief. Try and keep these a little bit shorter than perhaps has been the case in the past. And look forward to speaking again, and have a great day. Bye for now.